guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make some delicious buttery flour tortillas. So in case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, so we're going to begin by making our dough. For that we're going to use 552 grams of all-purpose flour. To that I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of salt, but of course that's all going to be to taste. So I'm just going to mix it with my clean hand. Now we're going to be adding 8 tablespoons of butter. Make sure that it is at room temperature. And you can use salted or unsalted. I'm using salted. So now we're just going to crumble it with the flour. Okay, so I placed 2 cups of water in the microwave for 1 minute. I'm only going to be using about 1 cup and a quarter. But slowly begin to pour it and mix it with the flour. And you want to do it slowly. Don't pour the whole thing all at once. After I added 1 cup and a quarter of water, this is what the dough should feel like. So it should be sticky. So now we're just going to be kneading for about 5 minutes or until our dough is nice and soft. Okay, so after a minute, you're going to see that your dough is coming together and it's no longer sticking to your hands. Do not add any more flour. Just keep kneading. Okay, so after 5 minutes, our dough is ready. So now we can get ready to divide it. So depending on how big you want your tortillas, then it depends on how big you're going to grab your ball of dough. I'm going to be using my scale and just make sure that my ball of dough weighs 90 grams. Okay, so I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of the butter and then rub it on my ball of dough. Now we're just going to make sure that we cover it completely so it don't dry out. And we're just going to repeat the process to the rest of our dough. Okay, so once we have our dough all nicely rolled, we're going to cover it with the kitchen towel and allow it to rest for 15 minutes. Alrighty guys, so after 15 minutes, we can now get ready for the fun part. But before we get ready to roll our tortillas out, we're going to preheat our comal, our griddle, on medium heat. Okay, so once we have that going on, now we can get ready to rolling. Now don't be scared, making the perfect round tortillas is going to take practice. So we're going to begin by grabbing our ball of dough, a little bit of flour. Of course, make sure that your counter space is nice and clean. We're going to place our ball of dough in our counter space, add a little bit of flour. Okay, so press it down. We're going to grab our rolling pin, add a little bit of flour, and now we're going to begin to roll it. So go up and down, then flip it over. So we're going to go up and down again. Then we're going to rotate it, flip it over to the other side, and repeat the process. And you don't want to add too much flour because otherwise that's going to just dry out your flour and that's going to end up with tostadas instead of flour tortillas. So just go up and down, roll it. So you just want to roll it until you're able to see right through the tortilla. Okay, so as we have our dough all nicely rolled and shaped into our tortilla and our comal is nice and hot, now we are ready to begin cooking. So grab your dough, so place your dough on your comal. Just make sure that it is nice and flat, and we're going to allow it to blister. When it fully blisters, we're going to flip it over and give it about 30 seconds, and then our tortilla is done. Okay, and once it fully puffs, our tortilla is done. So we're going to transfer it to a kitchen towel and repeat the process to the rest of our tortillas. Alright guys, so after our last tortilla, you're going to get ready to make another batch because you had so much fun making them. Just kidding. But we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we have our delicious flour tortillas. They're super soft. You can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and of course, if you had some leftover tortillas, they're going to be nice and soft still. I just like to wrap them in a kitchen towel and place them in a Ziploc bag, but that's literally all you do to store them. But now I'm going to grab my fresh tortilla, nice and hot, and just spread a little butter. Look at that, oh, so good. Making flour tortillas is honestly super easy to make, and you can do it. So hope you give them a try and enjoy it just as much. You can make them in burritos, tacos, enjoy them, just like that with your favorite dishes. But today we're just going to enjoy it like that. So cheers and enjoy. Flour tortillas, any day, anytime. My favorite. So good. Just the best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it on how to make some delicious buttery flour tortillas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.